Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Crochet by Katie Humes. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today's tip is going to be how to make a picot in crochet. It is spelled P-I-C-O-T, so I think it's called picot, not picot. Anyway, correct me if I'm wrong because I'm not really sure. I think it's called picot. Anyway, to begin, I am using Red Heart yarn with Love. This is the color Minty. I'm also going to use a 5mm crochet hook, but as always, if your pattern requires a different hook size, you can totally use any hook size to make a picot. And then I just use a yarn needle for pointing in my videos. It's really nice to be able to see the smaller details. So we're going to start off with a chain of, let's start off with a chain of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, for the picot, you can do a picot on top of any stitch. So, when I made this sunflower tutorial, the top of this has a picot on it. The top of every petal has a picot. And it just gives it a little point. And I've done picots at the bottom of dresses for baby girls, on sleeves for little girls' dresses for sleeves. That's all I've really used it for, but you can use them just to add a little point or a little tip or a little extra detail to a blanket. You could do it on the outside of a blanket. So, but for today, I'm going to be using the single crochet to show you how to make a picot on a single crochet. So I'm just going to go down into the next stitch, into the first chain along the hook, and do a single crochet. I'm going to do 3 single crochets in a row. So here's the second one. If you need to see single crochet slower, I do have a video on that. Okay, so we've done 3 single crochets. To make the picot, you're going to chain up 3. So you have your stitch that you're working on, this stitch right here. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Then you're going to slip stitch into the 3rd chain from the hook. So right at the very bottom of your stitch. So 1, 2, 3. And I actually like to go in right here when I'm doing it. This spot right here. So that all 3 of mine work. So that's actually the 4th chain from the hook, what I do it. So 1, 2, 3, and then into these 2. I like to catch both. So you're going to insert your hook into there, yarn over, and a slip stitch is you just pull through all of the loops on the hook. And there you have a picot. Let's continue. Let's do 3 single crochets and then a picot on top of the 3rd one. 1, 2, and 3. Now let's do a second picot. Chain up 3, 1, 2, 3. Insert your hook into that spot. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then it's the 4th little spot. I just like to do it that way. That's how I like it to look. And then I'll do 3 more single crochets. Oh, I forgot to say slip stitch that to make it all come together. Let me just try it the way that the instructions are saying to do it. So I'm going to try it on the 3rd. Just see if we can see a difference. So chain up 3. And it says to insert into that one. So I guess it's just your preference. I'm going to insert down in so we can see the difference. So it's kind of a bad place to have an example. You know what? I'm going to take out a couple. I'm going to do a picot on the second to the last one. So 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to do it like the instructions say. 1, 2, 3, going into this third. I wonder if I should grab both of those. Into the third one. This is just gonna, I lost my yarn. 1 minute, here we go. Let's start at the picot step. 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna go down into the third chain. I'm just gonna see if it looks different than my instruction that I gave you. Slip stitch, and then I'm going to end with a single crochet, and we're going to see the difference. It'll be your preference. I prefer to go down into the stitch. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to loosen that up so we can see what's going on here. So yeah, I don't like the instructions, but it's just your preference, however you want to do it. Both ways are cute, I suppose. Here's the way I showed you, and there's the way for the instructions. Now let me end it with the picot that I like to show you one more time slower. So insert your hook, make a single crochet. Again, you could do this over a double crochet, over a treble. You could do it over a half double. Any stitch that you need to do a picot on, you can do it on. So 1, 2, 3. Insert your hook down into this area. Yarn over, pull up through all 3 loops for your slip stitch to end it. Now I'm going to put a single crochet down so that it'll stabilize it. Alright, and that's a picot stitch. I hope you enjoyed this tip and that you are having a wonderful day. We finally got all better. I haven't done as many videos as I would have liked to because everyone got sick over spring break. Alright, that's how you can make a really pretty little border on a blanket or a little dress or a sleeve. They make really cute sleeves when you do picots on sleeves, and you can use any hook size you need. So if you're using a really fine, thinner yarn, you could use a much smaller hook to get a really, really pretty little detail on like a snowflake, anything, doilies. Alright, I would love to see your work, what you're working on. If you enjoyed this tip, please give it a thumbs up. And if you enjoy my videos, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You have a wonderful day. Bye!